There's an absolute gold mine of history behind this next record at number 24. C.C. Ryder, Eric Burdon, and the Animals still sticking with the blues stuff they've been doing. House of the Rising Sun, I'm Crying, and It's My Life, and I Do What I Want. One of my favorite songs by them. C.C. Ryder, even though this was a pretty big hit for the Animals, you don't hear it that much on the oldie stations. Very seldom on the FM oldie stations do you hear this record. C.C. Ryder at number 24, WSGN survey the week of September 30th, 1966. Oh my goodness. This song has been covered by loads of people. Lightning Hopkins, Chuck Willis had a hit with it, excuse me, in 1957. Peggy Lee, Lead Belly, but the original version of this song was done by Gertrude Ma Rainey back in 1924. She was one of the first blues singers, not the first blues singers, but one of the early blues singers, her generation of blues singers that started recording back in the late 19 teens, right after, around the time at the end of World War I. About 1917, 1918, 1919, there was a growing demand for African American singers to record. Ma Rainey was discovered by a producer with a Paramount record label, and she got a deal with Paramount. Her first 8 recordings were made in Chicago. First 8 songs were recorded in Chicago. One of them was the Boll Weevil Blues back in 1923. That was a hit for her. Moonshine Blues, also in 1923. Jelly Bean Blues, she did that with Louis Armstrong. That was a hit for her in 1924. She would continue to have recordings throughout the 20s. And all in all, she made about 100 recordings. Gertrude Ma Rainey. Now, what does C.C. Ryder mean? There's a lot of theories about this. Basically, C.C. Ryder can also mean Easy Rider. It refers to a woman who has very liberated sexual views, a woman who's been married more than once, a woman who is very skilled at sex, basically. And although some people interpret this song, particularly Gertrude Ma Rainey's version of this song, as as exhorting, as telling a prostitute. The song is telling a prostitute to give up her evil ways. So it can go both ways, this record. I think that's all I got to say about this song. Eric Burdon, The Animals. Fantastic version of this song. Also, 1966, I think it was in 67, Mitch Ryder, you may remember the song Mitch Ryder, Jenny Take a Ride. They included, it was a medley of 2 or 3 records. One of them was C.C. Ryder. It just, well, there it is. Animals. C.C. Ryder at number 24 on WSGN's playlist.